Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we're playing a bit of online against 4 here. And we are going with a all bum rush fit here. So we've got 2 Kintaros and 2 FireStarters. So we're just going to be running straight at our opponent. I just want to see if that works out okay, and we are going to give it a roll. So the idea here is the 2 FireStarters will shut things down. And the Kintaros will hopefully just core them out in the center there. If he's running, if my opponent here is running some cool mechs, then we're going to have some issues. But we'll get the Kintaros up front, try and get them spotted first, and have the missiles coming on them. And then we'll have the 2 FireStarters come in. So I've got Paradise here for jumping. He's not the greatest of weapon masters here. He's a bit slow on using a flamethrower. We've got Blockade as well. A bit of run and gun for him as well. So he's not the greatest either. But then we got Wildfire and Buckshot, who should hopefully be able to hit the side of a barn. At least that is the hopes. I have seen 4 sitting around on a lot of the lobbies, so I'd say he's played a fair few games here. So he'll know what to expect. And we might get a bit of a rough game out of him. It all depends. So the thing is, I don't like going that way. I feel like this bit here, it doesn't give you much to run this way. So we're going to run over this hill because you get a bit more of a run towards them through here. Although we could go towards this. I got to stop blithering because we're going to run out of time here if I do not get my mechs chopping along. Most people tend to fight up here. I haven't seen too many people fight up here, but this could be my first exception here. Could be my first exception. So we'll get our Kintaros onto this crazy crystal patch here, and apparently somebody wants to come through the front door, but they can go away because I don't know who wants to come, but they're not allowed. That's for sure. Be gone, sir. Be gone. Alright, 4. What do you got? Let's concentrate on what we've got going here. So, long-range mechs will have a bit of an issue if he's got, if he's just got a Jaeger and some other stuff. If he's got a brawling bunch of mechs, if he had 3-4 Gs, then it might suddenly become really aggressive for the FireStarters. The FireStarters obviously don't have a mass load of armor here. We'll get into this stuff. It should provide us a little bit of cover. It's kind of like the poor man's forest. Alright, we've still got nothing going on. Can we start shifting sideways this way? We'll get you boys into the trees back here. Luckily the 2 FireStarters can pretty much sprint on top of things fairly well. And we're just looking to set a man on fire, shut him down, and then call shots to the chest. We really need the Kintaros to take a few hits though, and hopefully warm something up, because nothing will catch on fire if we don't get warmed up first. Unfortunately, he's going to see this coming, right? I mean, there's no way I can sprint in and keep my FireStarters far enough back that they are out of sensor range. So at some point, he'll see the 2 FireStarters coming. He'll know that he can either run cold, so you only fire a few weapons, or he can go all out. All out indeed. I think we will just get... I think we're going to push forward onto this. The full sprint plus trees will hopefully cover us enough here. Alright, what do we got? So we got a Shadowhawk, and a Shadowhawk. Woo! Alright, this is going to be fairly rough. He's going to be doing a lot of jumping then. So there's got to be something towards the back there, giving him a bit of Bit of sensor locking. This might be, I don't know if this is a good fit for us. Because we do have to get on top of these babies. They could be the tanky versions as well. So what's he got? Probably a light and 3 mediums, right? Because you got the 3 mediums here and a light somewhere. Alright, we're going to have to be careful with our lights. Obviously these guys are packing AC5s, which will rip a chunk off a Firestarter here. He's probably just going to jump back, sensor lock this guy up or something, and drop some rounds on him, and he is going to reserve up. I'm happy for that game to get played out. We're just going to reserve all the way to the end? Well, no. Come on, sir. You have to, if you're going to play this game, you have to reserve to the end, right? Because if he went and then I reserved, obviously he would be a little put out. But it's not going to matter too much here, because he cannot go to the end without me getting to the end. So the reason you don't want to go with he's got goes is if he's got these sense locks, he'll just shred all the evasion off one of these and plow it, right? And that is not a good it's not a good move for me. Luckily the Kintaros have a bit of armor, so we could probably run someone down. He can keep running. I can obviously run after him. We will get we'll get there in the end. He can only hop back so far. Alright, you're gonna go back there. And sensor lock. Alright. I think we'll come down for these trees if we can. So we got our first Kintaro booking. We can actually fire from here, but what we're going to do is we're probably going to sprint straight at him here. He could jump behind me, I guess, which is fair enough. But we will sprint on in, and we will just keep pushing. What's he got? A Panther. Okay. We'll keep pushing on in. Our Firestarters are a little far back, but hopefully we can sprint them up as well. He'll probably move one of these guys, I'd say. But we just want to keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Sensor lock this again, remove a bit of evasion, shoot it twice, I guess. If he shoots, he can't really run. The Kintaros will have a fun old time with these. I wonder if these are the more aggressive versions. I should have a look at what one of these are. Alright. We might all be sprinting in a second here. So let's have a look. No. Wildfire. Tell me what version this is. Okay, so it is the less aggressive version. So these are the more armored versions of the Shadowhawks here. So we're just going to keep running in. He's got a choice of he can stop and fire, or he can keep sprinting. I think, I wonder if he can outrun us. He might be able to. I should have maybe had the faster pilots on the Kintaros, just so that we could get up here. Hopefully Paradise and Blockade can get some land grabbing going on. Or at least some shooting. He can jump into weird positions as well that I can't get to. So he does have that going for him. Come on, sir, what would you like to do? What would you like to do? Run this back? Go for it. And then I guess we just keep sprinting. I don't want to... There's no way I want to split up. If I split up, these things will just get behind me all over the shop, right? He's got them fairly well grouped here. The Panther is jumping. Gonna fire with the Panther? Sensor lock? Nope, just jump in. Okay.
What do you need?
So we'll sprint you in as well. Time to get the old... we might go up. No, if we run up, then we are in a little bit of a crummy position. Paradise, how far can you sprint? So you can get pretty close as well. So you can sprint to here. and then Blockade can get in as well. We've got to be careful with the flamethrowers. We don't have a lot of ammo for them. So we can't exactly use them to a huge degree here. Medium laser fire maybe, if we're stuck just moving after these things. But really we just want to get up and be punching things, right? That's what we really want to be doing. And if we can get someone unsteady, this is actually his fastest mech here. You can tell who's fast and who's slow. You can see he's got 4 bars of 4 bars of stability there. See where that white marker is on the bottom? Just there. That shows he's got fairly decent piloting skills, so he won't get knocked down too much. Where are you going to choose to fight? These things have got fairly solid armor, so there is that going for them. How far can we actually jump with these? Okay, we can jump quite far, and it's not Paradise, so that's alright. We'll sprint up here, kind of keep this hill to here, I guess. The Panther might have a go at shooting next, I guess. I'd kind of like to be up here. I'd like to get a hold of something. It's going to be pretty annoying if we just play a game of running here. But obviously he has his tactics. He can't fight. He knows he can't fight. He knows he has to run. So it's going to be annoying for me and good for him in reality. And it looks like we're just going to reserve all the way again. If he's only got 1 sensor lock, it'll be interesting. Surely he's got 2, 1, 2, I'd say. Oh no, 1, 2. This way. I'd say one of these Shadow Hawks has got sensor lock. Sorry, I know one of the Shadow Hawks has got sensor lock, but the Panther probably has it as well, unless he's got breaching shots on the Panther. He could fake here. No, he's gonna run. Okay. He's gonna try and probably split up a bit. So that one's the sensor locker there.
I'm here.
That's okay, because we can kind of... Man, that's a shame we can't get to this. I'd probably rather take these trees.
Commander?
Still can't get anywhere further than that, right? That's not great either.
Reporting.
Alright, so I guess it's gonna have to be you. We could get away over here though. He might jump behind me. So we'll probably just take these trees. Fairly happy for that. We might get a bit chewed up this turn. We are in a fairly decent line of fire here. Jump back here, fire. Jump this way, fire. He jumped and entrenched. Okay. The Panther can't run all that far. It's got to jump. Unless it's got Paradise in here. It doesn't jump all that far. We might make some things here. I have a feeling I've done this setup wrong though. I really should have given these guys the faster skills. The faster running speeds. I should have put the better pilots in these 2 Kintaros. Just so that we could get up on top of things. because it's going to be really awkward if we don't get... If we just get dragged around, right? Alright, he's going to move and shoot, I think. Alright. Move, shoot, jump, I guess, since I won't get too close. I wonder if we could block some shots here. If I run here. I think we might block shots. 4 evasion. Hopefully we block something from that panther.
Copy that, Commander.
A little bit of damage on this guy. We'll open this guy up to firing, but he's got 4 evasion. So his choice is he does less damage or he maybe does a bit more damage. These Shadowhawks are going to be pretty hard to get a hold of here. Just need these 2 FireStarters to really catch up. Because then we can get a hold of maybe someone who's heated up. If he maybe heats himself up a little too much, set fire to someone. I gotta be careful with the death from aboves. Obviously I don't have unlimited leg armor here. So it's gonna get all sorts of hairy. I would love to get a hold of maybe this guy here. Just so that we can do a bit of damage to that sensor locker. Alright, jumped with him. Are you gonna jump and fire? It's only missiles, so it's not too expensive, I guess.
Damage looks light, Commander.
Not too expensive. We'll definitely sprint our FireStarters forward, though. Probably stick them up close and personal. Paradise, that's as far as you can run. How far can you sprint? Nowhere near as far. Alright, let's do you first.
Roger.
Hopefully we're out of... He might have a shot here with the Panther, I guess, if he wants. It's a bit dangerous to leave your Panther just sitting there. Another shot into this guy. We might just get worn down, right? Might just get worn down. We'll see. He obviously has to be really careful with what he's doing. If he fires from there, that might overheat that Panther quite a bit. Oof, it's taking a fair bit of damage though.
No. You have orders?
We might be real close to getting this Panther. So he's got breaching shot on the Panther. Fair enough. Alright, now we're going to get to do things all at once here. Would love to shoot this Panther. He's probably going to reserve it. If I could get both of my flamethrowers onto it, I would do that. I don't think I can, though.
What's the plan?
Not quite. If I moved here... Yeah, we're just short of flamethrower distance there. And if we jumped... Oh, we could get him at the jump.
Standing by.
And if we jump with you... How close are we? Ooh. Alright, we might do this, I think. So we'll grab a hold of that Panther. And then our Kintaros will get in. Alright, it's pretty risky, but here we go. We're gonna jump in. We will flame through this guy, hopefully. It's enough. Heat him up a bit. Come on, baby. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. Alright, we won't do the other flamethrower here. Because it will not get us enough in for this guy. Which is a shame.
Reporting.
Alright. How hot did that make us? Jump in for the trees over here, I guess. Shoot him in the side. Good death from above him. Is that only with one flamethrower though? I think that's what happened. We missed a flamethrower here. We could shoot this guy in the back actually. I think we might just shoot this guy in the back.
Going skyward.
We gotta be careful with our fire starters. Obviously this is not what they're designed for. We're gonna turn the flamethrowers off here. And we'll shoot this guy in the back.
This may be your doom.
He could just punch these guys. I thought about flamethrowing this guy, but we probably won't with his evasion. So now he has to kind of jump these guys out. He could do a lot of sensor locking. This is all in pretty much here. All in risky business. Because if he takes out my fire starters, obviously I'm stuffed, right? Because I have very little going for me here. Very little. Might run up on the Shadowhawk and shoot at him, I guess. It is going to turn in all sorts of brawly for a sec, and then we'll probably brawl a bit here, and then he'll probably split off and just try and keep damaging down these guys. The Panther was probably not the best choice in using my flamethrower here. He's coming in for a punch. Alright. Ooh, there goes one.
Oh, that was a nasty hit.
That was a nasty hit, my friend.
Standing by.
That was a nasty hit. So we've got two choices here. 70 or 80s. We'll probably go on this guy here. We can maybe blow an arm off him, since he's got the least amount of evasion, but this guy has no cover. So, probably go for the guy with no cover, right? Maximum damage. Who has the better hit chances?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so it's going to be you first then, I think. Since you have pretty bad hit chances here. And then hopefully Wildfire will do a bit more damage. We are probably going to lose a fire starter though. Turn off this LRM, we don't need that. Fire in everything. You could ease up some of our heat here, since the medium lasers don't really do any stability issues. I probably just want to rock him a little. Alright, so the next one should push him over, I think. I really probably wanted this one here, but we'll see how we go. This evasion's not doing us enough. Hopefully that evasion does a little bit more this time around. Come on, I need a miss here. Really need a miss on that poor fire starter. If we get another turn, I guess everyone's going to jump behind here, shoot this guy, or we jump behind one of these guys and shoot them in the back with the two fire starters. Kintaros will continue to try and close distance here. Whoop, that Kintaro's taking a bit. Okay, so he's actually turning to fight here.
I'm here.
We'll get in real... We don't want to get in too close because I don't want these things back and behind me. Which could happen. We'll probably get around here. We can still shoot through. Pretty happy for that to happen. I'd love to knock this guy over. We won't fire the LRMs. We will fire probably ease off with the lasers. And just fire the SRMs in. Give him a bit of a knock. Come on. Get him unsteady. Excellent. Excellent. So he's unsteady. Hopefully we can get... I don't think we'll get a round of... I don't think he'll get this guy to go first. I would jump him out probably. Everyone else. So he fired from there. He's got this one and this one. So you could jump behind maybe and shoot one of these guys in the back with an AC-5. Thing is, these guys got AC-5s at close range, which is not great. I actually thought he was going to death from above here. So we're going to go for a brawl in the trees. Brawling in the trees. That's how we're going to go. Now, do you shoot it? Okay, so he's going to go on the Kintaro. He's realized the Kintaros here are what's going to do all the damage, right? So he's just going to try and take a Kintaro with him. He's holding back the heat, which is okay, but I'll probably just jump around and shoot these guys in the back with lasers and machine guns if he's not going to heat up. Which is fine by me as well. Obviously my FireStarters are a little hot running, but they should be able to handle this. The Kintaros, hopefully the Kintaros hold against all this AC fire and a PPC and SRMs, because he's got PPC and SRMs. If he fires everything, he might heat up a little bit too much and shut down. He's being real careful with his heat though. You can see he punched with this one. This one basically fired an AC. Are you coming in for a punch on this guy? Ooh, come on, miss. There we go. That's what we're talking about. So he's saving up his heat here. He's going to have another punch with this one, I guess. Ah, my turn. Haha. Because you had your turn last. So I would probably like to get around... Who can we get around the back of here? This guy, maybe? He's got quite a bit of evasion. If we jump... we can't even shoot him in the back. So I guess we continue to shoot this guy, I guess. We'll shoot this guy in the back. So we'll jump him out of here. Is that as far as we can jump? 4 seems to be about as good as it gets. We've lost half of our arm here. But we will shoot you not with the flamethrowers. We just want to fire in probably the medium laser here.
Copy that.
Boom. To the back. So I moved this guy first because his evasion's already worn down. So I want to make sure he has a little bit of evasion going on. Definitely going to shoot this guy if we can, if he doesn't jump him out. The Kintaros should be able to mangle him down. If we're lucky. If these guys had missiles, I probably liked... Ornis did it probably better where he had the Jenners. I think the Jenners force you a bit more... even more aggressive. The shutdown thing is fine, but I mean, if people don't overheat stuff, then your flamethrowers are useless, right? Your flamethrowers... Actually, I should have I might death from above this Shadowhawk and knock him on the ground. That way he won't get a turn with it, and then I can shoot it with the Kintaros. Alright, that's definitely what I'm doing in my turn. We have counted down to 0, so I'm hoping we haven't broken here. It does every now and then do that. Okay.
How might I help?
Definitely death from above this guy. We will ignore the flamethrowers because they will do nothing here. We're shooting him in the back. 95 to hit him. Should get knocked down here. Down he goes. Whoa, I don't even know where that was off to. So he's on the ground now. I don't know what happened to 4 there. I think he timed out a little. We got Paradise on this Firestarter, so pretty good work to just get things down with him. The SRMs will do a fair chunk of damage here. Is he going to time out again? It's a real shame he timed out. His Panther could have done something. Don't know what's going on. Let's see if he's okay. Maybe he had a bug or something. Ah, he's okay.
My head.
Alright, Buckshot needs to probably
Commander.
sit tight and fire from there with the brace. We'll do some work. We're definitely going to call shots on this thing's center torso. We will open up with everything that we can to try and get this guy out of the game here.
Engaging.
Because we definitely want to go one up, and down he goes. Excellent. Excellent. That Kintaro is running pretty hot now, but now we can get in probably around the back of this Panther and abuse that. He's definitely there. I don't know, he might... I mean, the 1 minute turns, they don't give you too long to think, but he only had the light, so maybe he was considering reserving. If you are running out of time and you've got seconds, right? And you just hit the reserve button. I mean, even if it costs you something, at least you're still getting to do something with the mech. I mean, maybe he wanted to guard in a trench there. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know if that was really the best of moves. So he's turned that way. Alright. I could probably get my Kintaro to shoot this guy in the back. Luckily this guy is now entrenched. So... Ooh, is that 2 head hits? My. You're taking a drubbing, my friend. A drubbing. Alright, so we can get around the back of this guy and shoot him in the back, which I'll be super excited for. And we'll probably do a bit of stability issue to him as well. He could jump behind the back of one of my mechs if he wanted to. But we will get in here. We'll just fire the LRMs. Hopefully it's enough to rock him a little. He must have... How are you getting this? Alright, we'll fire in. Get him pretty unsteady already. 2 death from aboves, I guess. Try and knock him over. It's back damage, so it's hurting. It's a hurting. Definitely gonna do something with his Panther this turn, you'd hope. He can go straight through this. With the piercing shot there. Breaching shot, I should say. He's gonna jump out. He's kind of surrounded here. I don't know about some of this positioning. He's gonna shoot into this though, surely. He wants to get one of my Kintaros down, right? Before he sort of loses everything here. Ooh, okay, an SRM crit. Are we multi-shotting? Oh, we're multi-shotting, okay. Well, he's removing evasion, I guess.
What's the plan?
Can we probably death from above again? It's kind of annoying that we can't death from above this guy from behind. I reckon you should be able to pick death from above from behind, right? Could actually just get behind this guy and shoot him. Which might be even better. So if we move here to somewhere back over here, I guess. How much evasion do we get? 2, plus we're in the trees. It's pretty sketchy, but I think we might do this. And we'll try with the flamethrowers as well. So we'll turn on the flamethrowers while we run. And then hopefully we can... Come on, buddy. Fire into the back of this. We'll do a little bit of damage with that. Oh, there we go. AC's gone. It's a little risky for Paradise. He's only got 2 bits of evasion here. But hopefully it's enough to kind of hold him up. Blockade is probably going to jump in and death from above here from behind, if we can. You, sir, need to execute with everything as well. Sure, you're going to overheat. Actually, ooh, you cannot. Actually, no, you can. You might fall over, though. Or we could just come around here, I guess. And try our best at 25. Could just run in, right? Can we pick to do from behind? Here we go. A little sketchy, because we... not really. Oh, yes. Alright, so if we'd missed, we would have hit here. Probably wouldn't have killed him. So he's down 2 Shadowhawks now. But our Panthers are really badly off. Not our Panthers, our Firestarters are really badly off. Kintaro here can probably get on this guy if he doesn't move him. He might just go in for... blockade. He could jump behind my Kintaro, or he could keep going on this one. We'll just get rid of this Panther, I think, because it is providing a fair bit of a nuisance in there. We might be able to get... so he's got to run that, because I'll get around the back. Oh, I'm going to get around the back of this, actually, if he's going to do that. That's fine. He hasn't moved it far enough. Ooh. Alright, still trying for this guy. Ooh, it's getting close. He's getting close.
I'm gonna die.
You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Waiting for orders.
So we get around the back of this guy. Plow him in the back. Hopefully for some very solid damage. Okay, so it looks like if you have bulwark, they cannot shoot you from behind for maximum damage. We'll happily overheat for this. Because I would love for things to pop off this guy. And the lasers will assist with that. In fact, speaking of popping off, his Mechs popped off.
My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
So bits and pieces of him are smushed there. Smoke and wreck left, right, and center here. We're gonna just rush in here. We don't have a lot of heat. He might jump this out. He might even just fire, I guess. But it's not gonna save him. We will not shut down. Probably just fire 2 SRMs in. I like the SRMs more than the lasers for the stability damage that you get going on. Just so there's no evasion. He can't sprint with that now. He can still jump though. He could probably jump behind this baby and do something. But we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna death from above this guy everywhere he goes so that he just gets knocked down. So we can do Paradise, death from above. I think actually both of these guys have got pretty good leg armor. None of them did too much. You could punch Blockade in the back. I mean, you're there, right? Alright. He's gonna shoot Blockade in the back. Fair enough. Poor old Blockade's like, yo, I'm missing an arm. I'm falling apart. I could fire both of their backs. Yeah. You could do that too. What would that be? Some SRMs into here and a PPC into here. Is there enough armor on this? Yeah, there is enough armor. Okay. You didn't want to heat up? Alright, Paradise. It's time to come on in, buddy. Come on in. Flamethrowers, machine guns, you know what? Go for it, buddy. Use your flamers here. Flame on. Bam. Alright. Our legs are a little broken, but you know what? Doesn't matter. This guy is even worse off than us. How's your heat? That's okay. That's fine. Paradise? Fine. I don't know how much guts you've got, but hopefully it's enough. Can we have my next turn, please? Another jump. Another death from above. Your legs are absolutely fine. So that's all good for you. Take a bit more leg damage because you don't have death from above on this mech. But this guy, he's going to go down. And it's going to be called Shots to the Torso. Whew. Alright, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought he would probably do a bit more kiting, but I guess the Kintaros got up on him too quick. Probably punch with this Kintaro and... Jeez. Man, we do not have...
I'm receiving you.
No, we want to punch, please. Do not want to move. From behind, I'm happy for that.
Location confirmed.
Save some heat. I mean, he's pretty wrecked, right?
Physical attack.
Oh, we're close. Damn. Damn, we're close. You know, it helps if you crush the chest, though, my friend. Helps if you crush a chest.
Right here.
Can we come in with you? Actually, you know what? I think we should just be able to overheat for this. Let's go. Let's come on down. Downtown, and we'll just fire in everything onto this. Hopefully, it doesn't matter if we shut down.
Affirmative.
He should be gone. There he goes. Down he goes. Good game. Good game indeed. Doesn't matter if I shut down. Doesn't matter if I explode. He has exploded himself. Alright, so I guess the FireStarters worked out in the end. It's a little sketchy about throwing them in at that start, but he kind of changed his mind. He hit one and then changed his mind and sort of shot up my Kintaro. Kintaro had 7 armor left on that chest. So it was getting there for him. I probably would change these pilots. They probably don't need to be wildfire and buckshot. They probably need to be the ones with evasion and movement. I was pretty happy with these guys. I guess if you just went movement on everyone, it'd be a lot better, because you really need to be covering ground, right? I didn't need the bulwark at all. He had a real rough time here. I got around the back of this guy and just gutted him. And then everybody else just kind of had a bad day on the ground. Poor old Panther as well. It was like, yo, there's like 4 mechs, and I'm getting abused. Damn, son. Damn. Alright, well, it was a good game still. Quick game, though. Good game. I still think he could have kited me out a little bit more than that, but that's okay. With that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button, or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.